to the bus. Woohoo!
Back in Colorado, that's for sure.
I remember that wind.
Little trauma with the wind and the tent. Let's not even bring that up.
We're good. That should be fine. That'll be fine. Be fine. It's gonna be fine. Be fine.
It's fine. We're fine. We're good.
The last week of Idaho.
Yeah. Oh, it was so fun. Met a lot of just stellar people in Idaho.
Also, just to clarify from our last video, I'm doing fine. It wasn't a machete I cut myself with. It was a utility knife, and it is healing okay.
It just built us up so much, being able to meet just all these just salt of the earth people and having kind of like an instant family. It was tough for us to leave.
It was tough.
We love these people.
We were having a hard time in the beginning. We were there in Idaho helping our daughter, which we love. We loved spending time with her and being by her, but we felt like we weren't really fulfilling what we were there for fully. And I remember we were praying about it, and we were talking about it one morning when we were having God time. And William just said something that struck me. He said, "We've been stuck while we've been waiting." And that just kind of blew my mind. Stuck while you're waiting. You don't have to be stuck. When we wait on the Lord, we should be actively engaging and moving forward as we wait on Him.
Because we kind of had a little bit of that lesson before, and sometimes you need these lessons multiple times, and sometimes you learn on layers, which is kind of what happened here. So I felt like we were doing good, not waiting on life to happen. We were making it happen. You know, we set up a swing for the kids, and Dresden's got amazing with the bow and arrow.
Dresden and Olivia have gotten so good at building fires that I got home and they already had one built, under Carrie's supervision, of course.
At one of our locations, Dresden found a rusty old bike and decided to work on it and get it back into running order. But our big purpose of gathering with people and meeting
people and have them over and all that kind of stuff, we could do that. Why not do that now? Right? Like, if you want to do this, go ahead and do it.
With whatever you've got, and God will make it enough.
It doesn't matter your circumstances, or it doesn't matter where you live. We already learned this lesson a long time ago. We forgot. We thought that we couldn't have people over for dinner or for gatherings unless we had a big giant house. And at the time we lived in a tiny little cottage. It actually was bigger than what we have now. But we learned that lesson, and we just said, you know what? If we wait for a big giant house, we will never get there. So let's just invite people over now. And I remember clearing out our tiny living room, all the furniture, and we
took the couches out.
We took everything out for Thanksgiving.
And then we picked up some church tables.
Yeah.
And we put the church tables in there.
And we had like 20 people over, and we invited the people who didn't have family in town, who couldn't go visit family.
Some of the best memories of service in that tiny little cottage.
It just was an awesome time. So we learned that lesson a long time ago, and I think the Lord was reminding us that we kind of forgot that. We were thinking like, hey, we'll go and gather and serve when we get on a boat.
Yeah.
So we sought out for opportunities to get involved and wound up learning so much from these wonderful mentors and lifelong friends.
Oh, that's milk that you guys got from the cow.
Wasn't she sweet to just give that to us like that? All we had to do was give her hay and water and lots of love.
Had met so many great people, and we really wanted to connect with them on a bigger level than just, hey, how are you at church? And so we decided, you know what, why not invite them over and have a giant bonfire, have homemade chili. So that's what we did. had so much fun. And there were some people who couldn't make it. Just to give you guys an idea, we're really grateful that our church is worldwide. It's the same wherever we go. So we can be here in Denver, Colorado. We can be in Rexburg, Idaho. We could be in Fiji with the boat. And our church is the same. Same gospel of Jesus Christ, same principles, same doctrine.
Maybe different language.
It's an instant family. You know, we met some of these people at the park. Our dogs played together.
It's like instant, real good friends.
Yeah,
you know?
Lifelong friends. I met this amazing father and son at the laundromat, and we started talking, and they just filled my bucket so much. Lifelong friends, connection, and
actually the guy that was responsible for having us put our kayak in the river heading to Rabbit Stick.
We don't blame you, Jeff.
Awesome guy, totally down to earth and humble. He was like, just all these people with all these skills, like I wish I had some of them. And then we went into his house, and like he has these amazing sculptures that he did himself.
Wow, yeah, it's just
phenomenal,
remarkable. The Lundstroms, the Badens, the Pennells, and the Jorgesons.
The list goes on and on.
And the Hanks, and all of them. They're just so great. Our bucket was filled,
10 times over.
We can't wait to see him again. Our message for our last week in Rexburg was just a reminder to us, and maybe if you need this, that when we wait on the Lord, whatever's coming next in your life and you just can't wait for it to get here, remember that you want to avoid being stuck in the waiting. And isn't there an awesome book by Dr. Seuss that talks about that?
The Waiting Place.
Ooh, yes.
Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying.
Oh, the Places You'll Go. That's the book by Dr. Seuss.
The Places You'll Go.
Yeah.
A great life book, really. Another big takeaway here is when you reach out to serve someone, inevitably, you're going to wind up getting it right back to you, which is what happened with us. I was digging ditches over there with Jeff, but that pales into comparison of how much I was served
by not only him, but
by every one of our friends in Idaho.
Yeah, our kids played with their kids. That was great. It's so true. We get more from gathering with others and thinking that we're going to serve them, and in return we get so much more. And we can't say enough gratitude to all the folks in Idaho that we met. And we just can't offer that encouragement to you enough that wherever you're at in your life, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, if you're waiting on the Lord, don't allow yourself to be stuck.
And if you're feeling a little down, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, try to get out there and serve someone, and I guarantee your feelings and your mood is just going to be so much increased.
They're going to be lit on fire. So take care and find joy.
Love you.
Love you, Jeff.
Bye.
You're going to wind up on YouTube.
See you guys. Bye. Thanks for everything.